Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Trade Genius podcast. Bob and Phil here as always, and we got another good commodity play for you. So stick around. Let's dive into this video.
Trade Genius.
So Bob, what you got up your sleeve this time?
Yeah, so I've been talking about. I think 2023 is going to be the year of the commodity, and last year obviously was the year of oil, and so this year started off with gangbusters. And yesterday we talked about the seasonality coming into gold, silver, copper, but there's one more that, and I've been a bug of this commodity for a long time. It's uranium. And in 2022, it didn't really do so much. I mean, I made money on it only because I kept churning sold calls against my position, but it's been climbing slowly. And there's actually a if you want to throw the chart up, there's kind of a pattern here. It's basically called the Livermore speculative pattern, where you get this what's called a rising megaphone pattern, which normally people think of as bearish, but then it explodes out of this pattern and you get your speculative move. And it's setting up right now for uranium. It did it with rare earths in the past, and I just wanted to bring this to people's attention because usually when the ranges, as it moves higher, if the ranges expand, normally that's kind of a sell signal. But if it holds and comes back up through, that's when you get the big move. And the expectation for uranium fundamentally is uber bullish. And China just reiterated 1,400 new nuclear power plants. They're going to build more nuclear power plants in the next 10 years that have ever been built. And they're well on their way, and they need to get uranium. And there's not enough of it. And if you notice in the United States, we passed laws now protecting domestic producers, and actually we're creating a Federal Reserve for uranium for our own domestic purposes. So Quad U, which is UU, is huge, and there's some other stocks that we could talk about, but that one's a huge one, for a small cap. And then for the large cap, it's Canadian, but in my world, good enough, and that is CCJ. And this is a projection for CCJ.
Wow.
That I totally buy. In fact, I went ahead and I added to my positions here in the beginning of the year of 2023. And we're breaking out today. Well, this is on Friday, so you're going to get this Saturday. It's breaking out today. Big moves in CCJ today. So, the expectation for me is that we will get that straight up move. There's a name for it. It's called a Sornet wave, where you get more vertical action than you get horizontal action. And then it gets more and more violent till it reaches its top. And I think we're in that position right now where I think this is going to happen, Phil. So, you're going to see this not only with uranium, but you're going to start seeing it with a lot of the other base metals too. We talked yesterday about FCX, and look what it did today. Guys,
Right.
If you just follow some of the things that we talk about, I mean, that's a 10% move today in FCX. Copper is making its move. I talked about Vail, also iron and steel, making this move. Our subscribers are already in this, Phil, as you know. And if you guys want to trade with us, you can trade. But if not, just follow along here on YouTube, and we're going to get you in the right frame of mind to make money in this market, because things are setting up, I think, for a bifurcation. Tech down and commodities up. And so that's what I want to share today, Phil. I don't know if you wanted anything to add to that or anything else you want to talk about.
I will just toot your horn because, if you think about because you largely, when it comes to stocks, you're bringing up the stock plays and, because that's really your wheelhouse, and I'm the crypto guy. But I mean, if you guys have been paying attention to what we've been putting up here with Bob's picks, I mean, you'd be doing nicely. You got, from Airbnb shorts to shorting, or getting out of Silvergate when it was up higher. Look at Silvergate's almost down to single digits. Tesla, we did a thing on Tesla. and they've been down since that video. So I mean, we're not just putting this stuff out there just to talk. When Bob's giving you a pick, he's putting his reputation on the line, and he's been hitting them. So and even these commodity plays as of the last couple of days have done really well, even from just the last 48 hours. So look at CCJ seriously though for your portfolios. And Bob's been, I won't even discuss Caterpillar. Bob's been long Caterpillar, and look at that thing. That thing's been like just mooning, like what bear market? So anyway, Bob, when he sees these picks, pay attention because, I think they're excellent performers right now in this market, which is difficult because we're in a secular bear market. Let's face it. But I like it. I like the pattern recognition here on that cylinder, and I do think, look, a lot of guys will draw squigglies on a chart, but given the fundamentals you've pointed out here and that chart structure, because I've seen it before, that move could absolutely play out like that. And I think commodities is going to be the dark horse in this bear market, which I think could go all the way through 2023 if the Fed has their way. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Well, good. Yeah. Hey guys, enjoy the weekend, and we'll probably throw a few more podcasts out here over the coming days, and also, too, just FYI, and we'll talk about this on our next video, but, we're going to do training in Kona end of May, beginning of June. And go to the Trade Genius site if you want to join the training, and a very reasonably priced, limited seating, likely to sell out here in the next week or two. And if you're interested, just go to tradegenius.co. Over the next couple of days, you'll see details of it. Just giving you guys a sneak peek. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Bob. And thank you guys for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.
Trade Genius.